Welcome to my build order guide for the Knights Templar. The purpose of this guide is going to be to get you off to the races with a very powerful yet simple 2TC build for the Knights Templar. We're going to be leaning into several of the bonuses of the civilization, which is the fact that you don't need to build lumber camps to drop off wood, and you also get food returned while gathering wood. That's going to really help you to get 2 town centers out by about around or before the 5-minute mark. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, I've got a written out version of this guide in my Discord under the strategy section. So join the Discord, link below in the description. Under the strategies, I'll have this in my build order section, and you can put that up on another monitor on your phone or whatever and follow along. But just to show you how simple it is, I'm going to be doing this in real time. So I'm not dubbing my voice over a previous recorded video. This will be in real time. So you might see some small mistakes, which might be similar to how you might play it in a real game. Okay, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to do is queue up a villager and get all of our starting villagers on the sheep. I'm going to send my scout out towards the middle of the map to try to grab some sheep and just queue them up, because I'm going to be focused on showing you what we're doing at the town center. Our very first town center, our very first villager trained, is going to go to gold. Usually you go to food, but not here. We're going to do a house, a mining camp, and gold. So I'll build my house there, my mining camp. We're going to put 2 villagers on gold. Okay, so it's going to be you're starting 6 on sheep, 2 villagers on gold. Make sure you build your house and a mining camp. And we're going to do something a little weird after this. Typically, you're splitting your villagers between sheep and gold in the Dark Age. With these guys, we're going to have 6 on food, 2 on gold, and then we're going to queue the next 3 villagers to wood. So we're going to take each of the straggler trees. You should have 3 of them. Make sure you don't smash them with your house. You want to have 3 straggler trees. So there's our first one. We'll split to that tree next, and then we'll do this one here. Now, if you don't want to micro between all of them, put them all on the same, you don't care about having this precise, you can do that too. Whatever's going to be easiest for you. So 6 on food, 2 on gold, 3 on wood, and you'll see the little bonus here. 20% of their wood is returned as food. And you notice we don't have a lumber camp. They magically deposit it, kind of like an AoE4 villager. Okay, I'll get my next villager queued up to the 3rd tree. Now, speaking of AoE4, your age up is kind of like AoE3 or AoE2. You click on it at your town center. You have 3 different options. For the purpose of this guide, you really pick the one that's going to suit the build that you enjoy. I've seen a lot of people going with the Antioch for the extra damage, but it's going to be up to you and your style. And I think that's what I like about this is you can use this to be flexible with how you want to play the civilization. And let me know what cool builds you come up with. Okay, we are 3 on wood. We are going to go back to the food. Okay, so our goal now is to watch these gold villagers, and exactly when we have 200 gold, I'm going to move them over here to stone. So you can either watch the villagers or you can watch the gold vein themselves. All my new vills, I'm just queuing to sheep. Okay, so there we go. We've got the rest of that gold. I'm going to move them over to the mining camp. And we have enough wood because we've been chopping the wood all along. Now, your goal here is to make 15 villagers. The unique thing is while you're aging up, you technically aren't training villagers. I did practice this with aging with 14 villagers, and it just did not feel as good. You actually do a little bit better having that extra villager while you're aging up. Okay, so here we go. While I'm aging up, I'm going to click that, and then I'm pulling all these off of food. I like to rally in the wood and then pick a few off, because my goal is to have 7 or 8 here on stone. So I'll do this. We have 7 on stone. Perfect. Okay. And you already noticed just from that last drop off, I have enough to queue my next villager when I hit the next age. We're getting food from this. And our goal is now to get enough resources for our second TC. So it's going to be 400 wood and 350 stone. Now, the way you can kind of track where you are with stone without having to keep dropping off, checking, dropping off, is just click on the stone outcropping. It starts with 1200. So if you're good at math, you know, we're trying to hit 350 stone. You want this to hit 850 before you pull your villagers off of here. Okay, and we should line up setting down our second TC if we do it close, somewhere before the 4-minute and 15-second mark. It might not be perfect here, but it's going to be somewhere around there. Maybe you want to walk out to the deer. There's variations how you can play this part of it. Maybe you want to slap it down right on top of this and keep collecting stone for another, or you want to start collecting for a fortress or something crazy, right? You can certainly do it. Okay, I'm in the next age. I queue all my new villagers to food. I put them on the sheep, right? We haven't been gathering food. And let's see where we stand here. Okay, we want to say 850, and then we're going to force drop off, and I'm just going to slap it down as soon as we can. You see we got the wood available already. And there we go. We're going to drop that off. And boom, we set that down. Time, 4:15. So we nailed it almost exactly. You can experiment with like putting one more on stone, right? We technically had a little bit of extra wood, or even here you could put more villagers building the TC right now if you just want to get down a little faster. But that's generally it. And I'm just going to recap one more time. We started off 6 on sheep, 2 to gold. We built our house at our mining camp. I put a villager on each of the straggler trees. Easy to remember because there's always 3 of them if you don't kill it. And then from there, we're going to pull off exactly at our 200 gold to age up. And we're going to start gathering stone. I had 7 on stone and transition. And you'll see here, and I've been kind of lapsing and training these just because I've been talking. But this is going to complete just right around the 5-minute mark. If you want it to be like exactly 5, throw some more villagers on there. But this is pretty cool. You've got 2 TCs set up going into the feudal age. A lot of options from here as far as you can use one of those unique units you've gone from aging up. Perhaps you want to now lean into training the pilgrims, right? By getting this upgrade, 200 food, 100 wood, and you can start having a pilgrim spawning to the sacred site for some gold income. And maybe you just want to kind of like defend, turtle up, and then start saving up for a fast castle build, which I kind of like the idea of doing that. But really, there's a lot of options, and that's what I like about this. This is a fast 2 TC build to get your economy rolling. Of course, if your opponent's playing super aggressive or tower rushing you or something crazy, you're gonna need to adapt. This might not be the right thing to do that time. I mean, you could use your wood you've saved to throw down a barrack sooner, archer range, whatever it might be. But that's gonna be it. Remember, you can pick up this guide in my Discord, link down in the description, and let me know if it helps you out, or if you've got other variations on this that you would like to try, hit me up down in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you subscribe for more guides, casted games, and a whole lot more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Whoa.